I'm very curious where his background comes from, because I can kind of relate to where he's coming from, of knowing how to, care for myself and grow up, but then also at the same time, what we talked to about discernment and self-awareness of being who we are. I grew up with a mom who raised me, you got to clean, cook, clean, do all that, very disciplined. But then at the same time, she tried to keep my father out of my life. I was raised by my mom, and I went down kind of that brainwashing technique of being raised by a mother and how that affects young black men, but then realizing, oh, my father was fighting to be in my life. He was there for me. So I'm very curious, Rich and Rare, when it comes to your interactions with women, what your home life was like, and then how you have to be really strong about self-awareness, discernment, and the communication. Because if you're dealing with a woman with children, she's dealing with trauma and all these past things, it's a very strong thing to have to be mentally aware of who you are and the spiritual connection you have. And then if you're dealing with kids, mutual communication on how we're going to discipline them, or how are you raising them. Am I meeting your baby daddy and having a conversation with, like, hey, I'm in these child's life. So certain levels of discernment, awareness that we have to step back and reflect on in order to grow, especially if we're going to be dealing with relationships and things like that.